welcome back, and this is the second game in the World Team Championships, round 2. I'm up against the Romans again. The Romans were a pretty common choice. Out of 14 players, I think there are around 7 Roman armies. So this is the Roman 105 BC list. So I'm up against them and Stu. And I've got my mighty Carthaginian army. So again, I'm going to try and use my numbers. He's playing, it looks like, fairly defensively. He's using the hills and so on. So my general plan is to come around and force him out a bit. I'm going to attack here like this, and then that will get him to move across. I'm not going to try and come this way as much as possible. So let's see how it all pans out. He's got quite a few light horse. I've got at least 2 anyway, so I can cancel them out. Might be able to catch some with my cav. I'm not that bothered about this side because of this rough ground, so to flank me, you know, you'd have to go all the way around, and because he's sitting back a bit, I'm not that bothered about my right side at the moment. I've got medium foot here. They can cover the rough ground here, and the battle's going to be around here anyway, so I don't think... He might try and get some of these light horse around the back, but we can sort it out as the battle progresses. Okay, let's see you for the next turn. Welcome back, and this is turn 6. Things are hotting up. My opponent is playing quite sneakily. He's got his men, a fair number of them, up on the hill. He's forcing me to go around, and he's making a little bit of an advance here, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. He's probably going to support. He's got light horse, he's got cav, so I've got to reinforce here. This was going to be my main, and it probably is going to be my main focus of attack, but this is probably a nice little move here from him. He also got a nice little roll where he fragmented my light horse, but I've engaged with cav, so I'm going to take out 1 unit anyway. I'm just really just trying to take out as many of these units as possible. And so I'm going to bring up some infantry. If he brings the elephant, I might get a flank attack or air charge. Well, let's see what he does with this elephant. These units are going to come up to flank some of these guys. So not bad. He did rout one of my skirmisher units. So that's the state of affairs. Yeah, I'm gonna... It might be quite a tough little game because he might even run away. We'll see what he does here. And he's just trying to put me in difficult situations, which is, I suppose, fair enough. I've got the numbers. He's got the quality. So, but let's see... what happens here with this elephant. Let's keep an eye on that, and let's keep an eye on these 2 cavalry units. Might tie me down a little bit actually, because I've got to cover my flank, but I've often found in ancients that cavalry, it just doesn't perform that well against infantry, and I'll say that now. I know it will perform against my infantry, but because even the medium foot here has light spear, so yeah, generally speaking, cavalry, whether it's noble cav or armored cav, they just keep bouncing off these kind of units. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen in this game. And there are not many lancers around, and even, to be honest with you, even lancers don't generally do as well as you'd think. So he doesn't have any lancers anyway, because this is also just armoured cav.
So I'm hoping that I can hold here, and I'm bringing some units around and see what he does with that little mass of infantry. Okay, see you in a couple of turns.
Welcome back, and this is turn 8. This is a very tactical battle here. We're both trying our best, and he's sort of grouping up on this little hill. I'm not going to attack this hill. Most sides of the slope are 100, so that's a little bit of a stalemate. He did charge in with his Roman legionary with his general, but I've got general and they're spearmen, so now I have a small advantage. So even though this is a height of 50, because I'm spearman, I have got an advantage. So we'll see where that goes. He charged in his elephant. I held. I put a general in my infantry unit. So, and also I think I'm going to win this little battle here. I'm sort of closing in on him. I'm going to try and get a flank. If I can rout that elephant, as most of you know, you get a cohesion test for 2 squares all the way around. So I'm pretty hopeful, although he's being a little bit annoying with his javelin horse and so on. I'm pretty hopeful I can win this little battle here. My cavalry unit went off the board. Hopefully it will come back because I routed one of his javelin cav units. I did charge in here because I had impact foot. I didn't get any disruptions. Now I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage. So let's see how that goes. I'd like to be more aggressive here. I think both of us are aggressive players, really. Both decent level players, but he's just got these 2 cav units, so I don't really have an answer to that, so I can't really push around. I'd like to push around, but he'll just get rear charges. So I'm sort of just holding. It's a funny game, really. It is funny. We're both neutralizing each other rather well. This is where my main push was going to be, so he's just stuck everything up on the hill, and now he's going to try and push his cav around. Hopefully my cavalry unit will come back, and once I deal with these units, this cav might come in handy if it stays alive, and I can hold him back a little bit here. So there we are. That's the state of play. See you in a few turns. Let's take you through this turn. A lot could happen. I'm going to rout this elephant. He's come off the hill because he pushed me back. So things are going to start hotting up. Yeah, he has to block, so I was going to flank. The battle is on. I'll take that for now. As long as, yeah, that's fine. My gosh, I'm not going to get very charged, am I? No, okay. I'll actually hide in that building. Ooh, okay. Is he going to attack me on the rough? Be interesting. Yeah, he's wondering now, is he going to support? Yeah, it's all happening. I'm looking forward to getting rid of that elephant. Oof. Superior quality helps against or when you're fighting as the Romans. Yeah, I thought you might do that, but now he's within range of the elephant. Come on, just hold. Hold. Oh, that's okay. Because these cav units might disrupt when the elephant goes.
gosh, an elephant's holding. Okay, come on, give me a disruption. No. Okay. I got one in the end. Ha! Okay, so he got me there. Okay, we'll take this. Just try to survive on the impact, because yeah, that's fine. Now I've got the advantage. Okay. Right, now it's getting all complicated. He's got the 100 bonus. Okay. Just hold him in place. Oh, that's unlucky. That is unlucky. Am I going to go for this? I think I am actually. Oof. Could do with getting rid of this cav sooner rather than later. Oh, he's fell back as well. Gosh. Okay. Oh, that's getting pretty unlucky rolls here. Didn't fall back. Let's take it. or at least we held. Let's just hold her in place for now. We're going to get a flank if he tries to get funny there. Maybe we'll rally up. Got to try and protect my rear. So, well, a few rolls didn't quite go as I'd have liked. He's going to charge in, but these are veterans, so and also I think I can squeeze it to charge him if I want with the cav. Actually, we are gonna go through what's he got. He's got the height. That's the pit. That's the thing. Okay, that's about it. Now let's see, it's all action now, suddenly. I'll see you for the next turn. And this is turn 12, and the Romans are pushing ahead a little bit. I'm not in a great position on this side. He's got his cav round. He managed to trap one of my infantry units. Use his little sneaky skirmisher trick to block his cav in. And so I lost a unit. He's going to flank here, so I'm going to lose this side. Unfortunately, he got some good rolls. He also got a nice roll here where even though the Romans went back, they went back on the hill. So I'm at a disadvantage there. He took irregular foot off the hill. He's got a flank, but luckily these are veteran. So I'm hoping, even if it goes fragmented, it will hold for the next turn. At least I'll get a flank on this unit, and I will rout it in the end, I think. Obviously, this unit's been ganged up, and let's see if it causes cohesion tests and any drops. I hope it does, obviously. I've got some men coming around here, but he's got these javelin horse. He's probably going to get some rear charges. So it's not looking great. It looks like the Romans, at the moment, I'd put them, I don't know, 60-40 or even a bit more. I think they're going to, because they're going to take all of this. His cav's going to be hard to deal with. That unit's going to go. So maybe the best I can do, I'm going to need some luck here. And hopefully there's some disrupt. If I can get some disruptions when this unit goes, or even when this goes,
maybe I can make a good fight of it. That's what I'm hoping. So my opponent's played well, and I've just got to keep going. Do it for my team. Okay, see you on the next round.
Welcome back, and this is turn 13. Things not looking great. A few more units are broken. He's gonna wipe me out here. Doing a little bit better on this side. I will flank that unit. I got a few rallies as well. He is gonna charge his pesky cavalry here, but I'll probably be able to catch it. So I'm going to break that irregular foot, and hopefully actually this unit's pretty battered, so with the flank I think I'll be able to get these units. It's going to be fairly even. By the time I wipe him out here, he wipes me out there. He's going to be a little bit ahead, but let's see if this unit can rally up, and if I get any more rallies. Fighting hard, both of us, fighting very hard. This is tournament play all the way, and this unit's gonna get flanked soon as well. And let's hope we can get a rally here, and even disrupted can hold against these pesky, because these javelin horse, I'm trying to cover my rear a little bit here, but this is why they're one of my favourite units from mid-game on, because they're cheap, but those rear charges, they can often fragment disrupted units and rout units like this. So yeah, he's doing well, and I'm just about holding in there. So let's see what happens in the next turn.
Next turn. We're well behind here. We need some rallies. But we need a rally from routed. That's a bad charge coming up. Oh, he did return. Yeah, a defeat. So let's just do a quick recap and analysis. So basically, my main mistake was this area, which is completely smashed. I was a little bit unlucky in that I charged my medium infantry, the impact foot, Spanish impact foot, and I got a disruption on impact when it was evens, and then I think another unit disrupted next to it, so this just made this flank unsustainable really. I held on. He did pretty well with his cavalry as well. He did more damage than I expected, so it was a good counter-attack, because he was up on this little hill. He kept running away on this side, and then he attacked on this side. So that it was well played from him, really. I just couldn't make my numbers count on this side, and I did some damage. And he got a nice. That was a rally. Maybe that was a rally. He got there. Yeah, but it was here that I really suffered. Once there was a disruption, then it was a bit of a chain reaction in the end, and I couldn't really hold back his cavalry. So he did a nice supported kind of cavalry action here. So how should I have played it? Maybe kept my units back once I saw him moving, and with Cav, maybe I should have really moved my line back here, because this was where I was going to do the damage. This side, this was just a holding side of things. So I should have really moved them back. Although I was trying to, it was medium foot, and I thought on rough ground it would help, but in the end he had enough medium infantry to put me in trouble. So well played to him. And what I'm going to do as well, I think, from the next round, is I am going to take that extra cavalry unit. So I won't take the Italian foot. I'm going to take a noble cav. The reasoning for me is I find generally in classical it's more infantry dominated period. We don't have a lot of lancers, if any, most of the time. It takes a long time for cavalry to get around flanks. There's often a lot of rough ground and hills and stuff. But I think it is noble cavalry, so I'm going to take 3. And I think it just means that I can hold back enemy cav, reinforce quicker. So that is what I take from this game. I think take another cavalry unit and make sure that if you can't attack where you want to attack, you've got to make sure that you're not exposing the other side of your army to the enemy. But anyway, well played to Stu, and good luck for the next rounds.